Well, this year's tax deadline is just weeks away, and in an effort to help you get prepared, Ralph Grauso, president and founder of ASC Financial Group, is here with some tax tips. Ralph, thank you so much for being by the show.
Good to be here, Dave.
So this year the deadline a little bit different. Moved to April 18th, and you have to file by this date.
You do, Dave. You have to file by April 18th, but keep in mind that if you owe money, that has to be paid by the 18th. You can file an extension, but if there are payments due, they have to be paid by April 18th.
And Ralph, you recommend that when it's time to get your tax filing done, you really should have the work done in terms of digging up all those necessary documents.
You really do, Dave. You should have your W-2 form if you receive that from your employer. There are 1099, various 1099 forms that you would receive for self-employment income or dividend interest, capital gain if you sold the property, or capital loss maybe. That's all reportable on a 1099. They'll also report any Social Security or if you received any type of IRA distribution. That'll be found on your 1099 forms. So you need to have that all together so that they can properly compute your tax.
And Ralph, one of the new considerations, any potential penalties under the Affordable Care Act. What is the deal there? What are people looking out for, and what type of penalties would they have to pay?
Yeah, this is new this year. You basically have to prove that you had health coverage during 2015. And if you are working for an employer, and you're an employee in an employee group plan, you're going to receive a 1095 B or C form. And if you bought your insurance on the exchange, that's going to be a 1095A form. And those forms are basically to prove that you had coverage during that time. If you had a gap of 3 months or more, there will be some monetary payments. So this is new this year. Those forms do not have to be filed, but they are going to be needed to prepare your return.
And when it comes to IRAs, if you need to max out a contribution there, you say it's not too late.
No, it's not. Again, you have until the tax deadline, which is April 18th, and the contribution maximum limits are if you're under age 50, you can contribute up to $5,500 to a traditional IRA or a Roth IRA, and if you're 50 and over, it's $6,500 for both IRA and Roth IRA, and those, again, you can make that contribution up until April 18th.
Ralph, we're out of time, but our viewers that have any questions for you, how can they find you online?
Yeah, basically you can go to our website. It is www.ascfinancialgroup.com, and there's a host of information there and contact information.
Ralph Grauso from ASC Financial Group with helpful tax tips. Thanks for stopping by the show today.
Thank you, Dave.
All right, time to get an update on the question of the day. Here is Val.